Hello, beautiful people of the World Wide Web. I am the man with the master plan, the host of the DUDEPOOL Gamescast. They call me Nicky D, Nicky James, Nick James, the Dude 250. They call me lots of things. And I'm sitting here with my main man, with the master, also has a master plan, and a master rape van. He's Taylor Sager, every 8-year-old's wet dream. Did I go too far?
No, just far enough.
Aliens exist, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, guys.
How are we today on this super offensive Monday morning?
So good. Just feeling those offensive words roll off the tongue.
Well, today we got another topic for you. It's a pretty fun one. We're going to talk about the new NES Mini. Have you heard about this? Do you know about this?
Don't know. What's a NES?
The NES is a character in Smash Bros.
First appeared in Smash Bros.
First appeared in Smash Bros. On the Nintendo 64. No, the NES stands for the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's where I cut my teeth as a young gamer.
Was it really sharp or something?
Yeah, no, my dad threw it at my face. And then I went and played Double Dragon and Super Contra a lot.
Double Dragon.
Super C.
Super C.
Which is way better than regular Contra because it's super. Yeah, this thing's coming out. It's basically a little tiny NES that can fit in the palm of your hand. It's the cutest little motherfucker I ever did see. It's got 2 ports on it, I think. Can you plug in the original? No, they're making new controllers for it that are basically replicas.
The replicas, yeah.
Of the originals with different ports, so you can plug it into the Wii U and shit like that as well, I believe.
Yeah. Well,
I'm told these controllers also work with the Virtual Console on the Wii U.
Yep. And the ones that you would buy for the Wii U also work on the NES, but you have to have one of the NES Classic controllers in the NES for it to work. Like if you have 2 of the Wii Classic controllers, they actually won't work.
Okay.
On the NES Classic,
so
one of them has to be
by having to buy one. Okay.
Well, it comes with one, so
right. But if you don't buy one and you want to use them, yeah, okay.
It comes with one. So. But yeah, if you had 2 and you were like, hey, I don't need one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All right, they didn't fuck you. But you can't actually put any games or cartridges into it if you do have your own. It's just got a little hard drive running, I'm guessing, emulation. We don't know what type of emulation, whether it's the same one as the Wii or the Wii U, or whether they just Raspberry Pi'd the damn thing. I don't know.
Yeah, nobody really knows.
It doesn't really matter. It's only $60 American, so probably about $80 or so, $80-$90 Canadian. And it's got 30 games packed into it, preloaded onto a little hard drive. And that's pretty cool. I mean, granted, the original NES, I think, had a library of over 700 games. So they had to sift through a lot to pick 30.
Yeah.
I bet you not all of your favorites are going to be on there. Not all my favorites are on there.
No, there's a few that are missing, yeah. Most of the ones that got cut out are sports games and games that use licensed like team names and stuff like that.
Like Bart versus the Space Mutants. You won't find it on there. Yeah. Unfortunately, because everybody loves that clunky pile of shit game that I used to play a lot because I could be Bart. Yeah. We'll go through the list here of games that are on there.
Let's do it.
Balloon Fight, which is a weird addition because who cares? Have you played it?
I like Balloon Fight.
It was neat, but I'd rather jump to this next one, Bubble Bobble.
Yeah, Bubble Bobble was pretty freaking
awesome
amazing.
And a never-ending game, it seemed. I never got to the kill screen.
Nope.
I played a ton of that with my buddy Dave. After that, Castlevania and Castlevania 2. Great games.
Yep, super good.
Really, really cool games. Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr., whatever. Because they're not the fun ones on Super Nintendo. They're just, you're the Mario guy going up the ladder.
Not Donkey Kong Country.
And that's only, I only like that game when I have the actual arcade stick in my hand.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, it's cool to have it in there.
Yeah, sure, as a collector.
Nice little nostalgic.
Double Dragon 2.
Double Dragon 2.
It's weird. They just skipped the first one completely. They're like, nope, we're going straight to Bobo.
Yep.
And we're fighting that big bald weirdo.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I guess it's just I figure it's the better of the 2.
It is the better one out of the 2, to be honest.
But they put like all of the games that are on, like they'll put both the Castlevanias, they put both the Zeldas on, but they only choose one.
But I think those are more legendary.
Yeah, that's true.
Dr. Mario's on there, which is interesting. it's interesting because Tetris isn't on there, but Dr. Mario is. True. But I guess they don't. I guess Atari, I think, owns the license to. Maybe they don't.
No.
Who owns Tetris? Somebody owns
Nintendo.
Tetris.
Nintendo is the one who fucked the dude who made Tetris really hard. Yeah, they fucked him hard. Yeah.
All right. Well, there. Excite Bike. That one's always awesome. Excite Bike's a great game. Really fun game. Final Fantasy, the original, which is super cool.
Super cool.
In terms of it being the first one.
Yes. In terms of that, it is.
Well, I mean, for me, I grew up with all these things, and so did you, right?
Yeah.
And so we've played them all. But for kids that started on the 64 and later, I think it's fucking cool. They can go back and play the first ones, and then. And I mean, you're not going to be like, oh my God, the graphics and gameplay are mind-blowing. But you're going to be able to see, like, oh, that's where that came from. And then you can see where the mechanics started and what they grew into. And it gives you a bit of a deeper appreciation for what you're playing now and how refined everything is, right? Yeah. After Final Fantasy, they got Galaga. Awesome arcade game. Super awesome game. That plays really, really well on the NES, actually.
Yeah, hopefully it plays good in the emulation.
Ghosts and Goblins.
Goose and Goblins.
A great game that wanted me to pull my hair out at some point. It just was like, Nick, pull your hair out because you think you beat it, but you didn't. No spoilers, but fuck you.
New Game Plus.
Yeah, it was the first edition of New Game Plus. Absolutely. Gradius.
Gradius.
Garodius. It was it's a great game, that's for sure. That's another. It's a shmup. A shoot 'em up. That's what they call them, shmups. That's a legit term.
Wow.
Shmups, man. It's you're one of in like 1942 or whatever. You're in the aircraft. 1942 is another game on the NES they omitted. That is, you're flying one of those jets and you pick up all the power ups and get crazy weapons.
Right.
Those are shmups. Really good shmup. Ice Climber, great game.
Yeah,
great game. If you thought they were just a couple of cute little Eskimos in Smash Bros, now you can find out where they started and where they ended. Kid Icarus, great game. Really, really cool game for its time.
I never played that one.
Never played that one? No. You get the little wings and fly around, little angel man. Yeah, another character from Smash Bros that you'll get to see where he started from.
Oh yeah, he is in the Wii one or whatever.
Pit.
Right.
He's Pit.
Right.
One of my favorite games came real late in the NES life cycle, Kirby's Adventure.
Yep, that's a great game.
Was awesome. It was the first Kirby game. The first one might have been on Game Boy. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure.
I think this is the first one.
Okay, yeah,
sure.
It was my first one, regardless, and it came right at the I think Super Nintendo was out when this game came out, but it was technically very fucking well done, and actually it still holds up, the art style and everything, in my opinion. Looks great.
Yeah, great one.
What comes after that? After that, you got Mario Brothers. Obviously, they're gonna get the Mario Bros on there.
3, yeah.
Yeah, Mario Bros 1, 2, and 3 are both on there.
That's 3 games, but yeah.
They should have got rid of 2.
Yeah, what's the actual name for it?
Doki Panic.
Doki Panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some people that love that game. I just think it's weird and doesn't fit in with the mythos of Mario, and it's just odd. And I don't know. I didn't have that much fun with it.
It's the 80s. It's a weird game. It's
they were on drugs. After that, Mega Man 2. They don't have Mega Man 1 or 3. They just went with 2.
No, yeah, they skipped the super fucking hard one and went for one that's a little slightly easier.
Yeah, I'm okay with that because I mean you can get the whole collection on fucking PlayStation now.
Yep,
and it plays even better.
Xbox, yep. Yeah, I think you can even get it on the Wii U.
Here's a game that blew my mind when I was younger: Metroid.
Yeah, that's a pretty freaking amazing game.
That was one of those. That was like the first game that actually made me really think about where I was and what I was doing, and like had to map out the level. Like I drew my own maps by hand for Metroid just to figure out where the power ups were, what rooms I would see, and where I should go next. Okay, I haven't been. Maybe there's something over there, right? And then you on your second playthrough you find even more secrets that add to the map, and then you start charging people $2 to borrow the map, and you make money. It was a great game. This game was infuriating when I was a kid. I couldn't get anywhere on it, man. Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, I didn't play it. Play the first one.
That game broke me as a child. It turned me into a man at the age of 5.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like playing that game is like watching Uma Thurman punch her way out of a casket.
Oh yeah,
Right?
The
like
1-inch punch.
Over and over and over again. I made it an inch further. I got hit by a shuriken. Jumped over the shuriken, fell down a cliff. Made it over the shuriken and the cliff, killed the ninja, got killed by a flying bat. You know, it's just inch by inch by inch. I made it through every level, and I swear I never made it past the second or third fucking level. They were ridiculously hard.
I'm really glad I missed that one.
I'm going to make you play it. Pac-Man is awesome. You can't go wrong with a bit of Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, yeah.
Pac-Man's Pac-Man. Punch-Out!
Yeah, great game.
It says here, this is on the Nintendo website. I never remember it being called this. Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream.
I don't know what
Who's
that
Mr.
is.
Dream?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like a character that was only released in Japan.
Maybe.
Something
Because
like that.
I remember it being called Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and Mike Tyson's the boss.
That was the second one, though, isn't it?
Both of them. The second one was just called Super Punch-Out. The first one was Mike Tyson Presents Punch-Out.
Oh.
So this one, I don't know, Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream.
Yeah, I guess they probably maybe they had a different one in Japan that didn't have the license, the Mike Tyson license on it.
This game's escaping me. I don't remember it at all. Star Tropics.
Nope.
No? Going right over your head?
Yep.
Let's see.
I have a feeling it has fruit in it, though.
Mike Jones. Oh, hold on. I'll read the synopsis. Mike Jones is an ordinary kid in an extraordinary adventure. When his archaeologist uncle goes missing on a tropical island, Mike sets off to uncover the dark secrets lurking in paradise. Star Tropics boasts two styles of gameplay. Explore the island on foot in your uncle's submarine and battle monsters using a variety of weapons and items. Nope, don't remember that game at all. Never played it.
Interesting.
Okay. Super C.
Mm.
It's one of the couple games that I actually owned and didn't rent. And I beat it without the Contra code. I've said that before, but I will boast that for the rest of my fucking life. Right?
Well, now you can do it again and film it.
Fuck! I don't know if I can. Like that
we'll find out.
That was like 3 years of playing the same game over and over and over again. I haven't been that dedicated to a single game since.
You better get ready.
Because I'm not poor anymore.
That NES comes out in a few months.
All right, well, we'll do it. We'll do a montage. My training video. All right, and then oh shit, that's okay. So here's Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3. So the other one that I said was just Mario Bros. It wasn't Super Mario Bros. It was just Mario Bros.
Sorry, what are you talking about? Before, Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3,
There's Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 2, and Super Mario Bros. 3, and also Mario Bros. Do you remember on I think it was Mario 3 they added it in? Where you can go into that one stage where it's Mario versus Luigi in those two tunnels, and you hit the power block and knock the spiky.
Yeah, I thought that was in just Mario Bros.
That was in Super Mario Bros.
That's the first Mario Bros.
That is just Mario Bros.
Yeah, that's the very first Mario Bros. Yeah, where it's just that one screen. Yeah. It's just that one screen, and you fight each other. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Mario Bros. And then they also have Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 2, and Super Mario.
And that's
Bros.
where you traverse the levels.
Yeah, that's the side scroller.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, me too. Tecmo Bowl.
Yep.
For all you Tecmo heads.
Tecmo Bowl. Yeah, football without
any licensing at all.
Yep.
The Legend of Zelda and the Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Those are great games.
Second one's not that great, but the first one, love it.
Yeah, the second one was okay.
It's weird. It's just like Super Mario 2.
Yeah,
to me, anyway. It's like, why is this even here?
It's not as bad as the 3DO games.
No, or you mean the Philips? The Philips
CDI.
CD-ROM.
The Philips CDI, not the 3DO.
Yeah, those are pretty abysmal.
Yeah, those are Gavin's Revenge or whatever the fuck it's called.
The cartoon was better than that, and that was not a great cartoon.
No doubt.
One of the other games that's not included on there, Paperboy, which I was a little bit sad about.
Yeah, that was a classic, man. I used to play that at Tickety Doos all the time.
Tickety Doos.
Shout out to Tickety Doos, man. Tickety Doos was the haircutting place that I used to go to. God. And before you got your haircut and during, they had 5 monitors set up with NES games. They had Paperboy, Super Mario Bros., Bart versus the Space Simpsons. I used to sit there and wait while my sisters got their hair did. I would sit there and when my sisters were getting their hair did, I was sitting there playing those games, and they were at the terminals getting their haircut watching Disney movies. And then on the other side was like the boys' side, and I was playing video games while I was getting my haircut done too.
What kind of place is this?
Magical. It was next to Pizza Hut.
These guys were pedophiles.
What?
I am going to put that
First
out
of
there.
all, my hairdresser was named Shannon, and she was a beautiful lady. I had a crush on her when I was like 6. She doesn't know what she missed out on.
Did she ever offer to do a free haircut or for you to come over and play the video games after school?
That bitch gave me a mushroom cut.
And put a bowl on your head?
My mom used to do that when we couldn't afford tickety doos. So every now and again, tickety doos and Pizza Hut, baby. Life was good in the 90s, dude. That place was my joint. I could live there.
Yeah, but they've got most of the good games on that thing. Another one that they're not doing is Mother, which is not that surprising. I mean, it didn't really
no
come
North
to
America release,
North
right?
America, right? Yeah, until Super Nintendo.
Yep.
So yeah, that's not surprising. But I mean, it's on the Virtual Console now.
Yeah.
So they could.
And that's the thing. Like that game console, it can boast over 700 games all at once, but the majority of them were all licensed, and they were all shit.
Yep. Superman, Ninja Turtles, fucking...
I wish Ninja Turtles was on there, to be honest with you. That game was hard as fuck, but so awesome.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. That fucking... The water level?
Yeah.
The lightning electrocution level? Motherfucker. You always use, like, Donnie and Leo first, even though Mikey's my favorite, because Mikey and fucking Raph are essentially useless. They don't have the reach, that those other weapons have. And like Donnie could just stand on a box and just spike. I know it looks bad what I'm doing right now, but he's hitting people with his giant pole
good from here, boy.
I bet. Yeah. He's hitting people with his giant pole, and nobody can touch him because he's standing on a big old box. A jiggle big old box. A jiggle big old box.
He's got that stripper fighting style down.
Yep. But here's the big kicker. Like, do we get one of those? Or do we just shell out the extra $20 and get a Retron 5?
And then the $500 in fucking cartridges you'd have to get to play those games.
Because you only got to get the games that you want to play. You don't I don't want to play all 30 of those games.
Yeah,
I just don't.
One like Super C. How much do you think a cartridge of Super C is? And where are you gonna fucking find it?
Craigslist and eBay. Guaranteed. And I don't think Super C is probably not that expensive. I'm pretty sure they made a lot of copies of that game. On top of that, like I'll get all the Marios because that game it's not just NES. It's NES. It's Super Nintendo. It's Sega Mega Drive. It's Famicom. So you can get the games that aren't North American releases.
Yep.
On top of that, you can plug in all the original controllers. And on top of that, it allows for save state technology, which I don't think that this has. On top of that, you can get the combo games. Like if you want all the Marios, get the Super Mario All-Stars. It's probably like $10 for the SNES to buy.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they pressed out a shit ton of that. Yeah. Right? And I'm not going to sit there and play 90% of the games that are on there. I'm just not. I might get Zelda. I'll get Metroid, stuff like that. So and you can capture on that. Capture all of that stuff.
Yeah, you can on this too. It's all in HD. Yeah, it's just like the virtual console.
Right, but for an extra $20, I'm buying a box that can capture all of these separate consoles.
Yeah, but this is
without going out and buying all those consoles.
Yeah, but this is $60 for a box with those 30 games and a controller, and you plug it in, it's good to go. Bam, done deal. It's not $20 more for just an empty box, and now you have to search out all these games that you want to play.
Yeah, it's not hard to search. Have you searched for retro games recently? It's pretty easy. It's super fucking easy, and there's tons out there, man. And like I said, yeah, this will play 30 NES games, but if I want to play any of the other ones, I still have to go out and get a Retron or NES.
Get it on the
if I want to play any of those other ones, then I have to go and go buy a Sega, go buy whatever, right? Famicom, go buy a Super Nintendo.
Or the new mini Mega Drive that's coming out.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, though. I don't know if it plugs into an HDMI, is what I heard. It's just AV.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Kind of a kick in the
Sega,
pants.
Ahead of the curve.
Retron 5 did it first.
Yeah, the Retron, I mean, is great. But I don't know. I mean, this thing is awesome. I like that they're doing it.
I do, too.
That it's just this tiny little thing. Comes with your controller, your classic NES controller. Comes with those 30 games they're pretty much like the All-Stars from that system.
Right.
And yeah, you can just you plug it in and you play it. It does have save states, but they're not. I don't think you can do it wherever you want. Is the thing.
Yeah.
I think that they're going to restrict restricted to just certain parts of the game or whatever, or just have restrictions on certain parts of the game where you can't save there or whatever. However they're going to do it, but they called it like saving points. Like there's going to be multiple saving points in each game, kind of thing. Like there's going to be points where you reach that you can save at.
Also, I don't think any of the games that any of those 30 games that I listed are hard to find, because all the first party games, which they all are, got pressed to shit. They made the most amount off of that because they didn't have to pay for any third party shit, right?
Well, and the third party people didn't want to pay them the extra money,
right? But all those ones got pressed the most. They're like the most popular games, so they're the easiest to come by and the cheapest.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
know
the actual cartridge.
I don't know what it would be like in terms of getting a Retron and purchasing those 30 games in cartridge form.
Right.
Like what the price difference would be. I mean, I know that compared to like the Virtual Console, like each of those games is $5 to $7. So you're saving quite a bit of money just getting the NES with the 30 games than you would be to buy.
Oh, absolutely. I also like having physical copies of the game. So for those old ones, for more of a collector. But I'm not a collector in terms of I would be happy to play it on the Retron. I just want to play them.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to. I don't know. Those old ones I like to preserve, because those consoles, virtual consoles, can just disappear one day.
Yeah, but I mean, this NES thing is not connected to the internet or anything.
Oh, no, I know that. Yeah.
These things are going to be essentially, it's just a hard drive with those 30 games on it, and there's going to be millions of them out there.
Like, here you go. I can buy Super C right now for $20 Canadian.
Right.
On NES.
Cool.
It's fun. And that's in a sleeve and everything, right? Like, here's Contra and Super C, both for $30.
Yeah, that's badass.
It's super easy to come by all these games. So I think for me personally, I'm gonna buy a Retron.
Yeah.
I want to. I've been wanting one.
The ones that you want?
Yeah, exactly. Just get the ones that I want, and then I don't have to, like, I can search out on all those consoles, because there's only a couple games per console that I really want to reminisce over.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, out of those 30 games.
Like, here you go. Here's a cartridge for the NES. It's 30 games in one for $50. It comes with Zelda, Metroid, Final Fantasy, Earthbound, DuckTales. It's not a legal cartridge, but it'll play all those games.
Is it like an old Chinese knockoff, or is it like
a
new Raspberry Pi?
It's got the official Nintendo seal on it, but I don't know if that means shit.
I think this is an old Chinese knockoff.
Probably, but it'll still work.
I don't know. Because
I used to have those things, and they worked fine.
Yeah, I know Trav bought a bunch of Game Boy ones.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, 50 games in one or whatever, and it'd be like 30 of them are Bomberman. And, and none of them work, and shit like that, right? Like, it's so I don't know about that one specifically.
No, I'm just saying, like, the options are out there, right?
Weird,
like,
but yeah, I mean, I've also seen like those Raspberry Pi like do-it-yourself ones that you can make, and you can upload an emulator and literally,
onto your Wii. You can turn your Wii into a full-on emulator machine.
But yeah. I'm excited for the NES Classic.
I am too. I think it's a pretty cool product. I just don't know if it's for me versus the other options that are out there.
Yeah, I think at that price point, and just
what it's great for. I'll say it again. I think it's great for kids that are young and missed out on all that stuff. And like, if I had a kid, I think it's great for dads that grew up with that shit, and they can buy it and be like, "This is what your old man fucking played, dude."
That sounds a little bit more apt. I think it's like with this thing, it's like, everyone who's like 30 or around 30 or over is like, yep, buying this thing as soon as it comes out.
Even the packaging plays on your nostalgia, right? It really, really does.
Everyone who's like 25 or younger is probably like, who the fuck is going to buy this thing?
Yeah, no doubt.
You can get all of these for free on your computer, or you can fucking buy them on the Virtual Console. Yep. But I mean, to me, this is amazing. It's great. I don't care that they're not putting out a Zelda this year. Put out this fucking NES Classic. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Yeah, until you start playing the games again.
Yeah, it'll only hold my attention for maybe half an hour.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I think the Retron's a better deal.
I mean, it's the same thing, essentially, I guess.
Yeah, but I just have to buy one. Is what I'm saying, because I want all the games for Sega.
For the different
I don't want every game. I shouldn't say that. I want to be able to play them all with only having to buy one.
You want those select games for several consoles.
Exactly.
And to be able to play it on
with
one.
this Retron, I can just get that. I get that one thing that I can get those 10 games that I've been missing for the last 20 years of my life, and then that's it. I'm good. Collection days are over, right?
Lion King's Super Nintendo plugged in there, Aladdin from Sega plugged in there.
Don't forget Pocahontas, bro.
Like, I don't know, fucking Ninja Turtles plugged in there all at the same time.
Sure, but you can only run one.
Yeah, I know you can only run one at a time. But they could all be in their slots, you know.
Yeah, it would look sexy, man. Just a big orgy.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah.
Orgy of licensed games, apparently, because that's all the ones that I came up with.
That's just it. All the ones that I really want for the NES, too, are pretty much licensed.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the SNES ones that I liked were licensed.
Where's Hogan's Alley, bro? Plop, plop, plop. Duck Hunt? No Duck Hunt? You know,
well, there's no light. There's no
Make a mini zapper. Make it look like a noisy cricket from Men in Black.
No.
Why no?
Well, I don't know. I wonder if is Duck Hunt on the Wii Virtual Consoles? You know, can you use the
maybe?
I don't know. I feel like it would be easy, but I'm glad that they left Duck Hunt off and didn't make me want to buy another peripheral for this fucking thing.
Shoot the dog. Fuck, buy another peripheral. I got the original zapper still. Goddammit.
I don't think it works that way.
Yeah. All right. Well, fuck yeah. That's all we really got to say about that one.
NES Classic. Dude Pool approved.
100%, man. Especially, it's a good price point. It really is.
It's amazing. It's pretty much half of what you'd spend on those 30
yep.
games.
The toy company made another toy. Good for you.
Well done, guys.
Good job.
You did it again.
That's right. If you like this topic, make sure you check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/official Dudepool Gaming and at Twitter at Dudepool Gaming. And from us to you, we love you. Keep on gaming each and every damn day.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.